Yeah, I got that on video. He smells the meat. I knew if I put it on the edge, he was going to do that. Patriot just stole a piece of birthday cake, didn't you? You got it on your face? No? Okay. Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's grocery haul. My assistant Amelia came with me today and made sure that we were safe, right? You protected Mom. She's not left my side for a few days. She loves her mother. I appreciate that. I'm glad you love me. I love you too. So today we went to Walmart and we picked up our groceries, and I know I don't normally talk about the cost of our food, but today I kept it under $200. I'm feeding a family of 9 for around $200 a week. Yes, we do run into grocery outlet once in a while, and my husband will grab yogurt if they're 3 or 4 for $1, or you know, those really bad snacks, the really bad for you snacks. Sometimes cookies, a package of Chips Ahoy is 99 cents. They do that sort of thing. But for the most part, we stick around $200. So there's that said. And we are in California, and God blesses to do this, because I could not do that without God providing all of this and finances. So today, I was so worried when I woke up, and I was like, oh, they're going to cancel it, because the last times they did, and they didn't. So I was like, thank you, Lord. I forgot to bring the camera with me, so I didn't get you a view of Mount Diablo, if those who are looking forward to it.
It was clear.
I could see from my front door. No, I do see it from my front door, but there's a house in the way. You just see the tip of it. It's a clear day. It's going to be 77 degrees. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 72 degrees.
It's 72 degrees right now, and it is 11:41. It's going to be 77 degrees today. They're going night fishing tonight, so I'm doing a weekly, like a week in the life vlog. No, you'll probably stay home. I think everybody but you and Jackson and Carter are probably going to go, and me. So anyway, that has nothing to do with anything right now. So I didn't bring my camera to show you at Walmart. There was one car there. Something that I noticed, there's always something little, right? Do you guys have these little things if you do grocery pickups or curbside pickups anywhere? When I got there, there's only one car this week. Last week, there's a lot of cars, and I patiently waited. I have no, what's the word? I have no objections to waiting, okay? None. They're shopping for me, and they're putting it in bags, and they're putting it in my cart. I can wait 30 minutes for my food because they keep it in the right temperatures and stuff. I have no problems about that. So there was already one car there. And so I was there, we weren't even there, maybe 7 minutes.
We were there for 5 minutes.
Short time. And he came and with my groceries. And as he is saying, are you cook or whatever, the lady comes out of her car. He goes, we've been waiting, checked in for 15 minutes. And I think he said, the guy's getting your stuff. They ended up leaving and drove away. I was going to say something, but that guy probably gets all sorts of stress. And I'm like, it's like, did they just leave? Well, I've waited probably 40 minutes sitting there before. You can taste my coffee. It's hot though. Be careful. You want a straw instead? The straw's gonna not be as better. So anyway, that's the only thing this week. As far as substitutions go and things that they were out of, they had bananas this week, which is really great. I usually get a couple boxes of yogurts, and they only they didn't have one. And so they gave me one. I ordered 2 different kinds, and they only gave me one of the 2. Just a minute. What's that?
And I can tell you what I'm liking.
Yeah, you can do that while I film right now. Sorry. What else did they substitute? Were they out of? Wait, I think what they were out of. They were out of. The boys are going fishing, so I wanted these fishing gloves. And so they're out of those. There was something else that they were out of, but it's like not an important thing. It wasn't like, oh no. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, substitutions were very, very, very just fine. I don't know. I wanted that package of bacon that's bits and pieces. It's like $8 for 48 ounces, and they substituted 3 packages of bacon instead, which is fine because I have bacon. I have a birthday on Friday, and Jameson's going to be 15, and he wants bacon blue cheeseburgers, and I used the recipe from around the family table. And then they were out of unsweetened applesauce cups, so they gave me organic. Now, if you saw last week, I got these, and there were some things that I was curious. I'm like, did I order the wrong things? No. Last week they substituted these and they didn't tell me that they substituted them. That was fine. And I did not get a milk from last week, and so I told them, and then they reimbursed me the milk money. Oh, here's the other substitution. I wanted kale and spinach so I can put it in smoothies for the week. And Michelle, if you're watching, that's what I wanted to do. I thought that that would be, oh my, losing light, I'm so sorry. I thought that that would be helpful to get my veggies in if I was drinking a smoothie for breakfast. And it turns out that they gave me 2 bags of spinach instead, okay? So, sorry, did I just show you my my dirty dishes? And I got a can that's dented. Never, ever buy dented cans. Just don't. It's not good for the food inside of it. It changes something, I don't, what's the word, molecular? I don't know. There's something, when it's dented, it changes the inside, it changes the food. Trust me, look it up. Don't Google it, but do your search on a safe search engine like DuckDuckGo or something. Anyway, let's go over the groceries. You don't want to hear me babbling anymore. I do want some more coffee though. And that creamer, that Smart creamer that I bought last week, it's so good. My husband even likes it. So, since we're gonna do, this is our last week of Trim Healthy Mama, and then on Monday we're starting Whole30. I got potatoes to make sure we have food for Monday, because I probably won't do another grocery haul until Tuesday, but over the weekend we'll probably buy something, because I'm sure we'll be out of, to make sure that we have enough fruits and vegetables and whatnot. But I got 4 bags of the yellow potatoes, bag of avocados. Instead of buying, I got smart. I'm gonna do this from now on. I always buy the iceberg shredded up for salads, not for salads, for taco night, which is always on Tuesdays here. And I decided, you know, for half the price, I can get a whole head of iceberg and do it myself. I have no idea why I wasn't doing that before, but I'm gonna do it now. Pears, and I really liked the bag. This lasted all week, the romaine lettuce. It didn't go, you know how they start turning brown? It didn't. So I got 2 of those again. I thought that was having those a couple weeks ago really helped me eat salads more. 3 loaves of bread, because they haven't been eating a whole lot of bread, and with the Whole30 they're not eating bread, so I didn't want a freezer full of food. Here's the 2 bags of spinach. Now this here, my son made a little wall of this. What is that noise? Oh, it's a bird. A wall of these things. They're really into the spicy cups of soup thingies, okay? And Walmart is really good to have all these odd ones, you know, like the Korean barbecue, whatever this one is, hot chicken. So they got the Tapatio ones, and they love them. These giant ones that are Tapatio. They got those at 7-Eleven, and they love them. And it was really hot for 2 of my children. So I just randomly picked a few different ones. Hopefully they'll eat these before the Whole30, you know, before we do that. And then maybe they'll have a new favorite, you know, for once in a while Mom buys these. I was out of Italian seasoning and parsley. I got 2 diced tomatoes, 2 tomato sauces, and now I got this stuff for the Whole30. Got an almond butter back here, a coconut milk. I was going to get a few of these because they're only $1, but I'm glad I didn't, because who knows how many. I don't know if this happened in the car or if it happened, he gave it to me, you know. I'm going to assume that it happened in the car, which I'm sure it didn't though. This was a substitute. I wanted a 16-ounce bottle, the really big one, and they gave me an 8-ounce bottle for a substitute. And I'm like, you know, if the shopper did their math, 8 plus 8 equals 16, I should have gotten 2 of these. But I'm thankful I have this, because I'm not going to use this until Whole30. I'm stocking up little by little. And also the avocado oil. I don't normally use avocado oil. I bought it once before, and I didn't notice any different, but you can have that and olive oil on the Whole30 and coconut oil. So there's those 2 things. There's that. There's my cup of coffee. I have 2 of these. Hey Tiffany, if you're watching, I know in your grocery haul that you bought the organic, and you like to buy organic stuff and the sugar in it. This doesn't have any added sugar to it. And I know it's not organic, but maybe you can try this, but you did mention that you wanted to make it yourself. This is a good one for Trim Healthy Mama, ladies, if you're watching and you're a Trim Healthy Mama. If you don't make your sauce, no sugar added. Now remember, here's a little lesson. It's going to come out as sugar here, all right? It has 7 grams of sugar. That's because there's natural sugars in the tomatoes, right? This is where a lot of people got confused when they first started Trim Healthy Mama. Those are little things that we didn't pay attention to, wasn't it? I agree. But there is no there's no sugar added in the ingredients, and that's really hard to find the some. And you're better off just buying a giant can of crushed tomatoes and making it yourself. Seriously, if you want a recipe for a really great spaghetti sauce, just find one on the internet. Find an Italian somewhere and ask them for a great homemade spaghetti sauce, because someone gave me one and it was delicious when I made it. These are for the prepper pantry. I've been using them, so I have to restock. This is coconut oil because we're almost out. Now this, don't judge here. My son 2 years ago made this when we were studying different countries. He made this sweet treat called brigadeiros, and he said, you know, Mom, I want to make them again. So all you need is sweetened condensed milk and chocolate sprinkles to roll them in. So I said, let's just do it. We'll get it done. You can make these before we start the Whole30 and get that, you know, so because I'm going to forget if I wait till April. And then I saw this. Coca-Cola with coffee. Oh, this is probably really bad for you, but I know that my boys will love this. So every once in a while, you get your kids a treat, even though it's not the best thing. Look at that. It's like a Coca-Cola energy drink. I'm curious what it's going to taste like. I really am, because those two things do not sound like they go together. You know, like Pepsi and milk, like Laverne used to do. So here's the applesauces. I found out that, you know, with Whole30 you can have the unsweetened applesauce because you can eat apples, but technically you're supposed to eat the apple and not the applesauce. But I think to help my children survive it, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you're probably going to see a lot of unsweetened applesauce. 1 bag of chips so we don't have too many left over. And like I mentioned last week, I'm always worried that because they're always seem to be out of tortillas. Look at the size difference. These are much smaller than those. Look at that. Anyway, got those, so they're going to have tacos tonight. And I got a small bag of cheese so that we didn't have leftovers, so that when they do make tacos, this is all we need, and then there's none left over. So there's no temptations next week. Mozzarella cheese for pizza. We usually do pizza on Friday, but we're going to do it Saturday. Got gardening gloves for me. These are only $2. It's not bad from Walmart. I planted my herbs and everything. I'm going to do a week in a life video, so you can catch that probably next week. But I wish I had these 2 boxes of eggs, which were still really cheap. These were around $7.50, $7.75. That's not bad at all. Only got 1 box of yogurt because they didn't have the other one. These are those 3 packages of bacon that they substituted, and I never even heard of this brand before. This is probably, I hope this isn't like cheapo. Oh, look at the ingredients. Oh well, I'm not even think about that. Okay. 1 gallon of milk so that we don't have an excess of milk for the Whole30. Ground beef for the bacon blue cheeseburgers, and I still have blue cheese left over from the last grocery haul. A package of chicken, which is, I'm paying $1.99 since we're not going to Winco. What do you need, baby? This is my dog with anxiety. We can never leave him alone. No joke. We cannot. I need Caesar, the dog whisperer, to come fix him. And he's still pink. I asked for crinkled cut carrots, and I got plain, regular cut carrots. Not a big deal, but I got a kid who that's their favorite, and I wanted to get these for them, you know. And then, excuse me, these again. If you missed my grocery hauls in the past, these are really, really good. And I think there's sugar in it. Yeah, see, there is sugar in it, but it's so down at the bottom of the list. Let me see. Where's the sugar? See, it says sugar 0. I don't know, but there's some in it. I need to find one that I can have on the Whole30. I noticed there's not a whole lot of great bacon choices. I may have to go to another store. So I also got another thing of flour, which I'm probably going to do once a week for the prepper pantry. I'm really enjoying this one because it is inexpensive. I think this was like $6 for 10 pounds. And it's non-GMO. And then in here is a bag of bananas. I usually order 30, and then we get some more over the weekend. So I think that is it. Here's a little view of everything. I'm going to take another sip of the coffee. Alright, so that is it for today. Now let's go over our menu for this week. So Sunday was a birthday. We had off plan. Last night the kids, I did my live video, so the kids made pierogies. Tonight is tacos. the kids eat whatever they want. If they want a taco salad, they make a taco salad. If they want a soft shell taco, they don't like hard shell tacos that much. So they're gonna, oh, you built it. I'll show that in a minute. Just put it down by the door and I'll come check it out, okay? Not that door. Yeah, over there, so nobody runs into it. Good job, Jameson. Bought a new shoe rack. He just put it together. So tonight's tacos, whatever the kids want. Wednesdays is always pancakes. That was a tradition we started when my husband started working all day on Wednesday. He works from like sun up till sundown. Gets home like at 1 a.m. And so we just started something easy with pancakes. And I've been doing pancakes, and they've been really good. I make sure I have Slim Belly jelly with them. I think I did bananas on it a couple weeks ago. I'm not exactly sure. And then I was gonna do chana dal soup, and I know I've been mentioning that, but I'm changing my plan because I have to buy the chana dal because our Walmart doesn't carry it. So instead of spending $10 on Amazon to buy chana dal that I only need like 2 cups of, I'm gonna wait and do that in April and make the soup in April sometime, and then just make the a lentil soup, which is very similar to the methylating soup. I do that, but I add chicken to it, and the kids love it. I only have one child who doesn't eat it because he's just weird. And then on Friday, we normally have homemade pizza from scratch. I make the pizza, the dough and everything, and the sauce and everything. That'd be cool if I made mozzarella cheese one week. But it's Jameson's 15th birthday, so we're going to have bacon blue cheeseburgers. And then on Saturday, we're going to have pizza, and since my husband will be home, I really got to make sure that I make an on-plan something for us. I should have some Mission tortillas. If they're all gone, I have to figure something out for us. We'll have some time Saturday to get not more tortillas. I shouldn't buy more tortillas. I'll think about that on Saturday. Okay, and then Sunday is the cornbread crusted Mexican pie, which if you've not made, it is so good. Now, which recipe book is that in? I think it's in regular Trim Healthy Mama. So I'm going to make that ahead on Sunday and then have somebody put it in the oven before we get home for church. So that's all I have for you today. That's the menu. The next grocery haul you see will be mostly Whole30 stuff. I'm not going to it'll be really healthy looking too. Some of you will like it. I may find new products. So if you've ever done Whole30 and you shop at Walmart, please let me know some things to buy that would be on plan for the Whole30. And Whole30 approved. I did get I shared last night in my live, I got some condiments that we purchased at Grocery Outlet. Because at Target, they were $6.99 for the, what's it called? The Primal Pantry. It's all Whole30 approved stuff. They were $6.99 at Target, and then at Grocery Outlet, I got them for $1.99 and $2.99. All right, that was a huge blessing. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Do you want to see where is it?
It's in the living room right there.
Do you want to see the new thing? Echo, pause. I'll pause the music. All right, we bought a new shoe rack. This is a cloth one. Well, this is nice. Let's share with you the shoe rack that the boys built. All right, we got one of those metal ones that always break, so now we're going to replace it. Oh, that doesn't seem very sturdy. Do you need to make them tighter?
Probably.
Yeah, okay, why don't you guys make them tighter? Is it an Allen wrench?
No, it's the
Regular screwdriver?
one with the cross.
Oh, okay. Just go ahead. See how it wiggles like that? It needs to be just not too tight where you strip it. Okay? All right, so let me just share with you. Check this is our closet, and see how it's broken? Look at that. It's like falling over, and plus it's a mess. So we're going to do that and change that out today. All right, thanks for watching our grocery haul. And as I mentioned, the next grocery haul will be all Whole30, and hopefully it will be healthy. And I will do my best to, sorry, all of a sudden the light's not, there we go. I will do my best to share what we're eating. It's gonna be healthy. It might not all be on, it'll be like crossovers and stuff is what I was talking about with Trim Healthy Mama. There's gonna be a lot of crossovers. It's all going to be dairy free. I'm hoping it'll help my complexion too to be completely dairy free for a whole month. You never know. I may have to figure that out. Oh, my alarm's going off. Did you turn it off? I got Donald Trump for my phone alarm. Yep. Anyway, so I'm gonna go, and I will see you next time. Be a blessing, and don't forget to pray for your church, your pastor, your country, your president, and your family, and your pastor and his family, because they need it, and your church needs it right now. And be faithful to church. And I'll see you next time. Be a blessing.